In today's video, we'll be doing a very cute and familiar craft activity, cutting and pasting a paper chicken leg mushroom. This is a voice-only tutorial, so you just need to listen. Imagine and let your hands follow the instructions. No need to look at the screen, no need to write down the steps, no need to feel pressured to make it perfect. Just allow yourself to slow down a bit and enjoy the creative process. Before we begin, let's think about chicken leg mushrooms. They have a large, firm white stem and a round, slightly light brown cap, looking very rustic but evoking a feeling of cleanliness and healthiness. Chicken leg mushrooms often appear in simple family meals in stir-fries and warm soups. When we choose to cut and paste this image, we are choosing an image that is very familiar, very everyday, and also very cute. Now, prepare your workspace. Choose a flat, well-lit surface where you can sit quietly for a few minutes without being disturbed. Take out some colored paper. You should have white or cream paper for the mushroom stem, light brown or yellowish brown paper for the mushroom cap, and a sheet of paper for the background. If you have green paper, you can use it to create grass or other natural details. Prepare scissors, glue, and a pencil. When everything is ready, let's start with the stem of the oyster mushroom. Hold the white or cream paper. Use the pencil to draw a shape resembling a chicken leg, slightly larger at the top and tapering at the bottom, but the line should be soft and rounded. The stem of the oyster mushroom shouldn't be straight like a column, but have a gentle, natural curve. Once you've finished drawing, slowly cut along the outline. Cut slowly so that each stroke of the scissors helps you feel the shape of the stem gradually emerging. After cutting the stem, place it on a table and observe. If you find any edges slightly rough or not to your liking, adjust them a little. This is when you get acquainted with the shape of the paper mushroom, very simple but also very expressive. Next, we will make the mushroom cap. Take a piece of light brown or yellowish brown paper. Use a pencil to draw a semicircle or a rounded dome with a slightly curved base so that it fits snugly on the stem. The chicken leg mushroom cap shouldn't be too big compared to the stem, so draw it to a suitable size. After drawing, cut along the outline and place it on top of the stem to check the proportions. Once you see that the mushroom cap and stem are in harmony, apply glue and stick the cap onto the stem. Glue it so that the cap slightly covers the stem, creating a natural look like a real mushroom. At this point, the image of the chicken leg mushroom is very clear. Now we can add details to make the mushroom look more lively. Take a piece of darker brown paper or use a colored pencil to draw a few very light curves on the mushroom cap to suggest the mushroom's veins. These lines don't need to be sharp, just enough to prevent the cap from looking completely flat. On the stem, you can draw a few very faint vertical lines to create the feeling of mushroom fibers. If you want the mushroom to look more substantial, you can cut a smaller piece of light white paper, slightly smaller than the stem, and glue it slightly to one side to create a lighting effect. This small detail will help the mushroom stand out more against the background. Next, we move on to the background. Take the prepared background paper. The background color can be light blue-green or any color that evokes a natural and pleasant feeling. Place the oyster mushroom on the background, but don't glue it yet. Move it up and down, left and right to find your favorite position. You can place the mushroom in the center as the main subject or slightly off-center to create a natural feel like in a small garden corner. Once you've chosen a suitable location, apply glue and secure the mushroom to the background. Then if you want more space in your collage, you can add a few details. For example, cut a few simple green strips of paper to represent grass and glue them to the base of the mushroom. Or you can add a few small light brown dots to suggest soil or rocks. These details should be minimalist, just enough to create a backdrop. While gluing the small details, do it slowly. This is the most relaxing part. No need to rush, no need for perfection. Each piece of paper placed down is a moment you are fully focused on the present. Once all the pieces of paper are glued, set the artwork aside and let the glue dry for a few minutes. While you wait, I invite you to think about the oyster mushroom. It's not too flashy, not too striking, but it's very sturdy and useful. This image reminds us that the simple things in life sometimes hold great value. After the glue has dried, you can hold the collage up, tilting it slightly to feel the layers of paper and the overall composition. If desired, you can add a layer of cardboard behind it to make the artwork more stable or frame it to decorate your kitchen study or workspace. A paper chicken mushroom, though very simple, brings a feeling of closeness and comfort. And so you've completed cutting and pasting a paper chicken mushroom. The most important thing isn't whether the mushroom looks like a real one, but the time you spent slowing down, focusing, and creating gently. From ordinary pieces of paper, you've created an image that breathes the spirit of everyday life. Thank you for listening and following along to the end of the video. I hope this voice-only tutorial brings you a feeling of relaxation, comfort, and a little warmth. If you enjoy this kind of slow, gentle content, continue trying your crafting with other familiar vegetables and objects. Who knows, from a simple chicken mushroom, you might find much joy and inspiration in your own creative journey. Wishing you peaceful moments and see you in the next videos.